Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review. And today, the beer I have for you is Fortunate Island from Modern Times Brewing Company down in San Diego, California, USA. This is their hoppy tropical pale ale, coming in at 5% alcohol by volume, 46 IBUs, an SRM of 4, and a final gravity of 1.007. Let's crack her open. Pretty sure this is the second beer from Modern Times that I had found at the LCBO. Brand new addition to the LCBO by me, and I've heard great things about this brewery. So let's see what we got. Pouring it into my Flying Monkeys glass. We're going to pour about that much in there. Just enough to get some opinions on it, but just enough to enjoy after. This is what the can looks like. White can, gold labeling, very, very nice. Let's see what the beer's like. It smells a little dank. It smells pretty tropical, pineapples, grapefruits, piney. Not too much mango, but still smells pretty fruity. Also looks not too hazy. I don't know if there's any haze in the bottom or not, but not too hazy. Decent size head on there as well. Quite nice looking. Alright, let's give it a shot. It's really easy drinking. It's almost light, in a sense. As far as pale ales go, I would think this would be more of like a session IPA, because it is so light in body. It's light in body. There's more malty, yeasty flavors in the finish, and your typical pine, grapefruit, and a little bit of pineapple sweetness off it. But not much going on with this beer. I mean, it's good. It tastes good. It just seems a little lackluster in that first sip. That's why we gotta keep drinking. So, with that said, cheers, everybody. Let's see what this beer has to really offer. Sweet mango, pineapple in the front, with pine and a little bit of grapefruit. Turns into some maltiness near the finish, and then in the finish you get a bready yeastiness kind of thing going on. Actually, not too bad. It's very light bodied. Good amount of carbonation, nothing too crazy, but yeah, really, really light in the body, and the flavors all dissipate into watery, almost nothingness, but leaving a little bit of sweet tropical fruits on your tongue. Interesting. Has good flavor. Just has a really weird, watery-ish-esque quality to it. It's thirst quenching, which is nice. It doesn't taste like water. That's not what I'm trying to say. It just has a watery mouthfeel to it in the finish. Very light sort of mouthfeel, but still quite nice. Let's see what the can has to say for itself. So, Fortunate Islands by Modern Times. The hops that are used are Citra and Amarillo, and the malt varieties are wheat malt, two-row, caramel, Vienna. I like how they have that information there too. And the description now. Fortunate Islands combines the bangin' hop aroma of an uber tropical IPA with the crisp, deep quenching drinkability of a killer pale ale. We achieve this magical result by starting with a mild, nutty malt backbone, then dry hopping the bejesus out of it with Citra and Amarillo hops. Restrained bitterness and vibrant notes of mango, tangerine, and passion fruit combine to form a sessionable crusher of mind-bending proportions. It tastes like wizards. Probably the nicest description of beers that I've seen in a while on some cans. Not bad at all. Not really getting tangerine. You know what? Maybe not sweet tangerine, more pineapple, mango-ish, and then, you know, like your typical piney and pine and grapefruit. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, my brain's not really working right now. This beer also was canned on 11/08/2017. So 11/08/2017. So it's probably, what's that, midsummer or November. I forget how their date codes go. They don't say. Still fairly fresh, fairly delicious. Quite nice indeed. Looking over on the website now, which is moderntimesbeer.com. You come to the Fortunate Islands, and it shows the alcohol by volume, IBUs, final gravities. Everything that's on the can is on the website. Really nicely done. I wish they'd maybe put some food pairings and a list of actual ingredients that they use in the beer. That would be perfect as well. And then moving over finally to Beer Advocate, Fortunate Islands has been given a 4.1 out of 5, so another exceptional rating. I gotta say, it is quite crushable. If they brought 6-packs of the LCBO, I'd be picking up 6-packs of this all day, actually. It's nice, it's nothing too crazy, and you can definitely drink a lot of. Wow. My mind's, I'm getting accustomed to this beer. It's growing on me. It's one of those. Starts off, you're kind of wondering about it. It's alright, but it's nothing great, and then not in the finish. You start to really like it, actually. It grows on you, which is nice. So with that said, let's finish this up and get right to ratings. Cheers on the final sip, guys. So Fortunate Island. You know what? The sweetness of it comes in. It's not overly sweet, not too subtle. I think just about right. Mouthfeel, like I said, is light, little watery mouthfeel, which can be a little weird because it's so fruity. Shouldn't be as watery feeling versus the fruitiness coming off of it. But the way it's like you get the IPA or the pale ale sort of profile of like grapefruit, pine, tropical fruits as well, and then it moves into that malt middle, and then that yeasty finish works and flows quite beautifully. So rating for the beer, I gotta give this beer a solid 8 out of 10. Quite well done. Definitely want to pick up more just for leisurely drinking or just going out seeing friends. Bring the beer with me. Perfect for a pre-drink. And then moving over on to presentation now. Modern Times, they have a really nice can. Like I said in the last video, really catches your eye, kind of thing, draws you in. Nothing too over the top. Good description. They tell you the hops, the malts, the SRM, IBU, final gravity, and canned on date. Clearly labeled on the bottom. Perfect. If they maybe had ingredients list, that would be even better. And even on the website, if they had ingredients and maybe a food pairing, perfect in my opinion. So with that said, presentation, I gotta give this beer a solid 8.5 as well for presentation. Quite amazing. So with that said, before I leave you, if you have any comments, questions, reviews you want me to do in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. Go ahead and like and subscribe the video to join me for a couple beers and just review beers and all that jazz. See what I'm doing. Leave a comment of what you're drinking and have a little chat. So with that said, that'll do it for me, Maple Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.